Hi, so today on the weekend of 14th of August, let's do a small 5-minute educational video of how I am actually using and trying to gauge my sentiment, because हम लोग क्या करते हैं, हम लोग रात में अपना एनालिसिस करते हैं, जो मैं अपने वीडियो प्री ओपन वॉच बोल के जो पोस्ट करता हूँ रात के 10 बजे टाइप्स, जो आपको मेरे चैनल में हमेशा मिलती रहेंगी। अगर आप सब्सक्राइब किए हो तो मेक श्योर कि आप नोटिफिकेशन भी इनेबल किए हो, so that it automatically gets you automatically get the notifications as and when these videos are uploaded, क्योंकि जनरली मुझे रात में डेटा के लिए वेट करना पड़ता है। सो दैट एनालिसिस करके हमने कुछ ऐसे स्टॉक्स हम चुन लेते हैं जिसको हम नेक्स्ट सेशन के लिए मॉनिटर करेंगे। जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल मैं एक बहुत ही सिंपल एग्जांपल देके आज ये वीडियो बना रहा हूँ, एंड दिस वाज कि थर्सडे नाइट को मैंने एक पर्टिकुलर कंपनी के बारे में हमने डिस्कस किया था, और वो वीडियो मैं अपर राइट हैंड कॉर्नर में अटैच कर दूंगा। और उसमें मैंने ये कहा था कि ये कंपनी अगर 1700 अगर ब्रेक की तो दिस वुड बी अ वेरी गुड ट्रेड फॉर मी, राइट। सो दिस इज जस्ट एन एग्जांपल। और सिमिलरली और एक कंपनी के बारे में मैं बोला था कि दिस इज अ सेल ऑन राइज, और इवेंचुअली ये मेरे लिए एक बहुत अच्छी एक शॉर्ट ट्रेड होगी। सो दीज आर टू एक्सप्लिसिट एग्जांपल्स जो मैं इस वीडियो में डिस्कस करूंगा, एंड देन आई एम ऑल्सो गोइंग टू शोकेस कि किस तरह से मैं प्री ओपन मार्केट वॉच किस तरह से देखता हूँ, और जो मार्केट वॉच जब 9:07 और 9:08 9:08 में जब ये मार्केट स्टेबलाइज होकर अपना डेटा दे देती है, and then eventually you get this, and then you can have a very good planning in the next 5 to 7 minutes कि आप प्लान कर लेते हो कि आज मैं ये दो स्टॉक्स को लेके इनिशियल लेवल पे खेलूंगा, and then eventually from there as the market matures 9:15 9:20 जैसे जाती है, सो फिर मैं जाके दूसरे ट्रेड्स ढूंढता हूँ और उनको मैं अपने ट्विटर में ट्वीट करता रहता हूँ, right? So in case you are a new trader, or if you don't know, just Google for Preopen NSE और आपको ये लिंक मिल जाएगी। So this is the Preopen market ये आप देखते हो 9:07 में अपडेट होती है हर दिन, and then this is only for the Preopen market, and throughout the day is the same data। तो ये डेटा हमारा 13th of August के लिए है, और इसमें हम कुछ जो चीज़ें देख पाते हैं कि one of the interesting things for me is Nifty is a flattish opening. This is the first thing, और you can see there are 34 advances and there are 12 declines। तो अगर हम declines को देखें, so yesterday the decline was in Sun Pharma, और ये हमने मार्केट वॉच में डिस्कस किया था कि ये जब तक 800 के नीचे है this is going to be weak, and so is Power Grid। Now this is something very interesting, क्योंकि हमने 12th में हमने पावर ग्रिड में बहुत अच्छा ट्रेड्स लिए थे, राइट। सो पावर ग्रिड इज और ये एकदम हमने 186 में अपना ट्रेड क्लोज कर लिया था, जो मैंने ट्वीट भी किया था, एंड देन इट क्लोज्ड एट 187, इट वेंट टुवर्ड्स 187.8 लेवल्स। सो यू कैन सी झट से पावर ग्रिड में कुछ ब्रेक डाउन आई है। सिमिलरली टाटा स्टील, दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट क्योंकि टाटा स्टील की जो क्लोजिंग थी उसमें 30 रुपये की लॉस है, एंड बेसिकली दिस इज आफ्टर द रिजल्ट। सो ये पावर ग्रिड, टाटा स्टील और सन फार्मा इज समथिंग विच वी नो ऑफ। अदर देन दैट ये कोटक बैंक 2-3 रुपये, दिस इज नॉट वेरी ऑफ इंटरेस्ट टू मी। सो मैं इनिशियल लेवल पे मैं हमेशा नेगेटिव जो डिक्लाइंस हैं उनको स्टडी करता हूँ, just to gauge the sentiment of the market. Of course after the market opens anything can happen। और अगर हम ऊपर में देखें तो टाटा मोटर्स, of course ये हमने BTST किया था, and now you can see that this is already up by 3 rupees। हमने 305 306 levels पे घुसे थे। So definitely Tata Motors is definitely a good trade that for BTST जो हमने लिया था। So this is something which I will close। M&M हमने डिस्कस किया है कि जब तक ये 800 के ऊपर क्लोजिंग नहीं देती है, दिस इज गोइंग टू बी वीक। सो इट सीम्स लाइक ओके M&M जा सकती है उस लेवल पे, तो हम ऊपर से जस्ट वी आर गोइंग टू सॉर्ट इट, एंड दिस कम्स ऑलरेडी सॉर्टेड, सो नो मैटर व्हाट जस्ट सॉर्ट इट। और ये हमारे कुछ स्ट्रेटजीज हो गए हैं। ITC 210 के नीचे है, सो बेसिकली दिस इज गोइंग टू बी अ गुड ट्रेड अगर ये 210 के ऊपर मूव करनी स्टार्ट की तो। So you can see within a matter of few seconds I know which all trades are important to me. और यहाँ पे कुछ जो बड़ी companies है, just like Reliance was able to maintain the level of 2100. This is good. TCS 3350 levels को maintain कर पाई, and so this is good. So इस तरह से हमने जल्दी कर लिया. And now you can go for FNO stocks, which is normally what I do. And now let's do because I am an FNO trader, in the sense I trade FNO stocks in cash and I hedge with options. So this is my trading strategy and this is my trading style. So as a result of the company I was talking about is Indigo. और इंडिगो में हमने डिस्कस किया था ऑन थर्सडे इवनिंग कि इसकी बहुत अच्छी एक रिवर्सल आ रही है, एंड इफ इट इज एबल टू टेक आउट द लेवल्स ऑफ 1700 इट विल गिव अस अ वेरी गुड ट्रेड, right? And one of the other things which I normally also have a very quick look is this particular chart, you can say. So it shows that there was always a continuous buying interest, and also you can see in McDowell also it was there was a buying interest. GMR Infra was throughout the session, pre-open session, it was low. Tata Motors also you can see it dipped and then there was a buying interest. IRCTC you can see that there is it started off at much higher level and then eventually it settled. So if you want to know more about how the pre-open trades are calculated, do let me know and I will actually create an explicit different video, because knowing that logic will give you more idea of what these charts and what these diagrams mean explicitly. So from a very quick perspective, मेरे दो एक short trade था, एक long trade था, as we discussed in the starting of the video. So Indigo में मेरा 1690 हमने देखा, our previous close was 1670 levels, so अच्छी 20 रुपए की आई है. So and I knew that going forward that 1700 levels will act like a very good level, और उसके ऊपर breakout आ सकती है. So basically this is one of the trades which I took, जिसमें मैं just opening hour में ही as soon as the market opens, if the stock is able, if I am able to enter, and then first lot और जो major chunk है वो अगर मुझे 10 रुपया मिल गया, so that's a huge for me. Because then it will be more of तब मैं 1690 से 1700 ये 10 रुपए, और फिर अगर उसके ऊपर ब्रेकआउट आई तब तो और भी अच्छी, एंड देन वी कैन एक्चुअली गो फॉरवर्ड. एंड दिस इज एग्जैक्टली द रीज़न कि बहुत बार ओपनिंग के 1-2 मिनट में आप देखते हो देयर इज अ ह्यूज गुड ग्रीन कैंडल विथ वॉल्यूम, और आपको लगता है यार ये तो बहुत अच्छी चलेगी, एंड देन थ्रू आउट द डे इट्स बिकम्स अ डड. एंड द रीज़न फॉर दिस इज प्रीटी सिंपल, क्योंकि most of the traders they use these levels and they use these values, and then they patch within the first 5-6 minutes they are going to close their all the trades for the day. There are many traders जो सिर्फ starting के 5 मिनट और end के 10 मिनट में trade करते हैं. So this is something which you have to take care of. The company which I was mentioning, also Tata Motors, you can see that okay. And another thing you can do is from a quantity perspective, ये भी बहुत interesting है, and this is the reason that should also ये भी आपको देखनी चाहिए कि अगर quantity 1 लाख के ऊपर है, so that means actually that there was a lot of trades which actually happened, just like also in NMDC, right? And also in say GMR Infra, 1 लाख के ऊपर जो values आती हैं, those are very meaningful, and those give you much more of confidence, right? तो ये एक इंडिगो एक ट्रेड थी जो मैंने फ्राइडे को ओपनिंग में लिया, and from there it went towards 1720 levels. Of course you also have to know the immediate resistance and how the stock is going to behave in those regions. तो ये आपको पहले से अगर मालूम हुआ, then you don't need to open a chart and you don't need to take the trade after analyzing the chart. So ये हमने इंडिगो हमने पहले ही आइडेंटिफाई किया था, and this actually went forward. And the second company which I wanted to showcase is Voltas, and it should be somewhere over here. So this was also one of the short trades which no, actually it was not Voltas, Lupin GMR, actually यहाँ पे ही था. So no matter what, there was I actually am forgetting the name of the company जो actually मेरे एक short radar पे था, and that also actually opened with a gap up, and that gave me a very good opportunity for for creating shorts, and going forward this is the way you should be trying to find your own trades, right? So एक चीज़ आप कर सकते हो, instead of sorting by size you can also sort by quantity. एंड इसमें एक weirdness है इस site में, because it somehow doesn't understand. So basically you have to scroll and you have to find. So here you can see that ICICI Bank, Ashok Leyland, Tata Steel, National Alum, Tata Power, say for example. And together with that, actually ये जो Tata Power था, and this is exactly the reason that Tata Power was unable to hold and move above 134.35, वो 134.5 तक गई थी. And the reason was pretty simple. You can see in the pre-open itself there was a sort of weakness. So now you may ask then why I was bullish in Tata Power, because these ये जो होती हैं ये एक these are just short term very short term based moves, but I am looking for I'm looking for a bigger horizon, and for me it's a very good return which I'm going to get. Together with that you have NMDC and Tata Motors over here. So these are few of the companies जो pre-open में बहुत अच्छी एक जो इसकी जो move आई है, together with sale also, right? Here sale may be 1 lakh. So the thing is, if you have explicit software, or you know how to code in software, then this is much simpler, and you can actually just use your scripts just like I do. लेकिन अगर आपके पास script नहीं है, so at least you can understand that you open the site and then you go for particular stocks. You can also go for Nifty, say for here, and you can then click on here, and this column will get sorted. There is this issue has been there for long, but so always remember, अगर 1 लाख से ऊपर होती हैं, so basically it shows randomly, but others they all get sorted in the correct manner. So अगर हम देखते हैं कि निफ्टी में ITC it was going towards high, and also power grid. So many there have been since since the day I have been in the market, I have always tried to find a trading strategy which would actually which जो मैं pre-open से देख के अगर मैं एक trading strategy बना सकता हूँ. लेकिन believe me, there is no such strategy. I can give you 1 or 2 strategies जो आपको लगेगा कि यार ये तो चल रहा है, but that's not going to stand in time, because the thing is pretty simple. अगर कोई भी strategy अगर चल रही है, तो basically then everyone would have used it and everyone would have made money, and that would have been easy money. So one of the things that you have to also consider is more in terms of from a very short perspective, just as a closing note. You go for NSE pre-open, you see how many advances and declines are there. Similarly, if you go for FNO stocks, you see there were 118 advances and 36 declines, so which actually showcases okay, sentiment उतनी बुरी नहीं है, and so I really wouldn't be thinking much on the short lines. And this is also true for Nifty. And then just or maybe you can do also, what you can do is you can go FNO, because FNO will consist of all the Nifty. You can sort by quantity and don't look for anything which is less than say 50,000, say over here. Or 50,000 say from State Bank of India. You can see the State Bank of India, it opened and then there was a weakness, right? So ये sort of 430 के पास जाके फिर ये धीरे धीरे, so ये these charts are not very much maybe very much helpful for everyone, लेकिन मेरे लिए somehow this is something which has always helped me, and so I am pretty sure this is also going to help you. And if you actually sort by volume, and here you can see that there is a weakness of 1.6% in Aisha Motor, and this was exactly the reason why Aisha Motor was a perfect shot for me. And also ITC was something which was growing over time. BHEL, you can see it went up and then it was able to maintain the opening levels compared to Aisha Motors. And so in this way you can formulate your own small strategies. And on the top of that you also have a few of the other stocks जिसमें बहुत quantity में trade हुई थी, just like GMR Infra, Tata Power. GMR Infra was straight, Tata Power, National Alum was also having a sort of middle line. There's nothing more. Tata Steel maybe कुछ deep आई थी initially, and then there was some buying interest. Ashok Leyland, it showcases, see, it went high and then there was an immediate sell-off, which actually showcases that these are few of the counters which are which might be a good short candidate, and we have to see of how it behaves. So hope this video is going to help you, and maybe this is something which would be a new information for you. Thanks a lot for listening. Have a nice day. Bye bye. And do let me know if this video was helpful for you and you got some new information. If that's the case, please do like the video, and that would be really awesome. Bye bye.